Hello, listeners. This episode of the podcast goes out to all of Bonnaroo this year. Bonnaroo 2016 is coming at you live from the 9th to the 12th of June, featuring Ella Golding, LCD sound systems, churches with a V pronounced churches. You got 2 sets of The Dead and Company with John Mayer. As they say, you go to Coachella to be seen, you go to Lollapalooza to see, and you go to Bonnaroo to be. I'm talking to you out there, Bonnaroo. Among some of the attendants at Bonnaroo this year will be Camp HipHop. Go check them out. They're great people, a lot of fun, have produced a lot of great times in my life, and nothing but love goes out to you all people. I wish I could be there this year, and I can't, but I'll be there in spirit. I'm talking to you, Gedge. That was fucking cool. Okay, I have just a special note. I want to give a huge thank out to Pat Morris. Thank you, brother, for all the love and creativity and support that you have given me. You have propelled my motivation in this project to a level that you will never understand. Thank you for everything you've taught me. I hope you all have fun, and I hope you get a lot of great footage for Camp Hip Hop 2016 Bonnaroo. I'm talking to you, Camp Hip Hop. Just a quick note: be safe out there, Bonnaroo. I want to just say a blessing on everyone's ride out there. Be safe in everything you do at Bonnaroo. If you see someone in need of help, please help them out. That's how we run out there. Radiate positivity. Right, Charles Hall? Okay, next question. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I had a lot of fun making it. Pat, you're the man. Thank you so much. Camp Hip Hop every day, all day, baby.
Can we just be fucking serious, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you right now? Hi, welcome to DuteTube.
Hi, welcome.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Ethan Ritter.
This is part two of
Part
the.
two of.
And
You're
then,
scaring me, bro.
okay, I am scaring you. Good.
God damn it, Ethan, you fucking motherfucker!
I don't know what to say. Can we just start it, dude? Hey, just start it.
There has to be.
Just start it so we can start the show.
What? Mom?
You're killing me right now, dude.
Are you drunk?
I'm drunk.
What's been your favorite?
Stop saying questions, Ethan, dude. For real.
Okay, cheers.
Breckenridge. When does this start? When do you start?
Right now, it started.
I know, but what's the opening? That doesn't count. This is the second video. This has nothing to do with what we're doing.
Fucking headphones on, man. Hey, welcome to no episode.
I gotta go to bed soon.
I gotta go to bed too.
To bed too, and it's 1:40 now.
Well, tuck him in. God damn it!
You didn't even introduce it yet.
Look at what I'm wearing, bro.
You're killing me right now. Just open the show up. Oh,
There's only been one.
I'm done. This is the part 2. This is the second. Just start it,
Okay, hey, what's up, everyone? This is what?
You really want to use that?
No.
It's still recording me.
You're pissing me off so much. Just start the video.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of What Would the Dude Do? I am with my guest, Patrick Morris, a.k.a. Camp HipHop, is in the house.
HipHop. You know, sir?
You know, say.
Sir?
Very good friend. Met him at Music Festival Bonnaroo, and we are here to discuss your how's Denver? Good trip. So far?
Denver's a good trip. It was a good weekend, birthday weekend.
Look right in the camera and tell the Connecticutans at home what the best thing about Denver is that you've been here so far.
The best thing about Denver is if you want more snow, just head on to Denver. Blizzards 24/7, 365.
365?
Yeah,
Damn,
365.
fine. Shane is your brother. Tell me if this sounds familiar. Tomorrow's your birthday. Shane is your brother. Jason is your boss, and you live with Gedge.
That is correct. 3 days ago.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Thanks for doing the thing real loud.
No problem.
I
love watching the podcast. The first episode was great.
Thank
I'm
you.
anticipating the second. And we're groovy flowing, hip hop, and jumping.
Can you explain Camp Hip Hop to those that are unaware of the movement going through America right now?
Now, Camp Hip Hop as a group or as a social movement is just the experience of a group of brothers and sisters.
And sisters, please.
That travel to music festivals around the country. And we like to film and photograph the group experience instead of the artists or the musicians on stage. Everyone has their cameras facing the front towards the stage, but why not have the camera facing back towards your group and to really memorialize and remember what you guys actually did as you're listening to the music? You can go on YouTube or anywhere and watch any performance whenever you want, but why not see what you guys are doing and maybe get some of the bad...
so what, does it give it more personality for people that are kind of
some personality, but also allows people that might not want to visit a music festival. They might see, oh, look at these guys having fun. There's not all these negative aspects that you might read about in the news.
Like what? People dying from overdosing
you
and
might
shit?
Drugs, behavior. There's a lot of youth going.
So
Alcohol
people are
consumption.
turned off from just the party factor.
Yeah.
Okay.
The party factor, it might be a little overhyped in the news, but once you actually go, the experience is much better than that.
Right. Bonnaroo has been kick-ass. I went 12, 13, 14. Missed you guys in 15. And then you went to Okeechobee.
Yeah, we started
Spell
Okeechobee
it.
this year.
Spell it real
The
quick.
first annual Okeechobee.
Can you spell Bonnaroo, please?
Bonnaroo.
Can you look in the camera and spell Coachella?
Coachella.
Nice. Way to go.
Hey.
Woo! There's going to be tons of sounds.
GATHERINGTHEVIBES.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
That is. They're not having
hashtag
gathering of the vibes this year.
They're not?
No, 203 is missing out this year.
What about
But
806?
they'll be strong again next year, hopefully.
Dude, Jen Durkin, and I'm going to do a shout out to James Bruce Young and his family and how they've put on a kick-ass fucking festival.
Oh, it's
for
wicked
what,
fun.
like 15 years or something?
Yeah, it's been a long time. We should definitely bring it up and see what how many years it's been.
Yes, we should.
Where are you?
Yeah, no.
It's a great festival. The only year I went, it was on, it's on the water in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Great atmosphere. So it's a little bit smaller than your average festival, but huge atmosphere that makes up for it.
Right. How many naked girls did you see at festivals combined this year?
So far this year, at the one festival I've been to, too many to count.
Too many to count, folks. You hear that? Fellas out there, you're looking for a little more action, go ahead and check out a music festival, fall in love, and find your love child. I know.
And if ladies, you want to check out those banana hammocks, you might see one or two around. Not saying we'll be presenting them, but keep your eyes peeled.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah,
I forgot to put the bucket on the bucket line. Can you
I can tell.
give a shout? Thank you. Shout out to our friends at Breckenridge.
Breckenridge, yep.
Yeah. Take the headphones off and then carry this over. I want to do a little art prompt. See if we can connect a little bit. So artistically. So go ahead and flash that at the. No, the bucket. Remember?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Flash the bucket at the camera. Oh, it's Breckenridge, son. Breckenridge, son. Breckenridge, Breckenridge, son. And go ahead and place that on the bucket line, and we're going to be making some bets here in a little bit. Now, go ahead and take a knee. Take a knee, bro. Those of us in sports, remember, take a knee. I want you to draw in front of that camera a little prompt. Is that cool? It's not going to be anything crazy. Okay. He's ready, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you ready? Draw Mickey Mouse real quick. Well, like, do it in front of them, too. And then draw Mickey Mouse with like an elephant nose, like a huge elephant nose. I can't see. All right. And then draw the elephant nose sneezing, like how would you make an elephant nose sneeze? Okay. And then should have a penis, bro. I think I wanted you to draw a dick. Did you draw a dick? Let's see it. Is it pretty close to a dick?
It was a middle finger, but now it's a dick.
Okay, thank you. Next question. Hop back in and oh, that was pretty good, man.
Yeah, that was some hip hop right there.
Thank
You
you.
live life twice. You go up, you do it down.
Yeah, put those on and so that we can see thee more clearly.
I like that reference.
Thank you. It's coming, folks. It's coming. What's going on, man?
What's good?
I don't know, man. Nothing's really good. I want to ask you if you can just give me a sec.
We're ready.
I know.
Set, dude.
Stop.
We're on a break here.
No, we're not. What does this hat mean to you?
It means George Wash Chicken.
Say that one again.
George Wash Chicken. Now, as I interpret it, it's George Wash your chicken, as in make sure your poultry is clean before you cook it so that you do not get salmonella. Now, on the other hand, it could be a Halloween costume, whereas it's just the top half of a chicken head, and the bottom half is a George Washington outfit. That's what I remember from Bonnaroo 2014.
That's ridiculous, man. You see that kind of shit out there?
Oh, you do. And you'll see the Dute rocking it.
Dude.
Maybe at a Kanye West performance. Maybe at Skrillex. Maybe not, because maybe he'll take it off. But
if you're able to see him in that, it's kind of a...
Yeah, you'll be like, damn, look at that geisha go.
Who do we want to throw under the bus here? Marshall Kutsai? Anything about Marshall? I feel like he's going to be one watching this. What were we talking about where he... Oh, I know we're going to talk about, folks.
JB from Camp Hip Hop, as we already mentioned, he said he'll agree to join the show in a little bit.
Okay.
But Marshall, we can throw under the bus.
Yeah, let's talk about...
We did not get a text from him.
I know.
The bus driver can continue to back it up.
So
beep, beep. And then, oh, that was a speed bump? Nope, that was Marshall.
Oh, shit, man. Come on.
Isn't that what
That's
throwing under
cynical.
the bus is?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Let's talk about the toothbrush mishap. Is that okay? Do you think...
Can we talk about the toothbrush mishap?
I want to know what happened.
We don't have permission, but let's go off the cuff. Let's do it.
Okay.
Now, if you're in a group of people and you're at a music festival and one of these group members takes your toothbrush.
No, don't do what if. Tell me the story, because that's hard to follow.
Okay.
What fucking
We'll
happened?
give you the whole story. This isn't some HBO special.
You don't have to do names.
We're not on
besides
Showtime.
Marshall.
This isn't 1 a.m. Cinemax. You know
No one's
what I'm
gonna watch this.
That's what, and I'm just gonna collect my check and we're out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After watching the first episode, I hit up the Dude. And I said, hey, man, we got to get Camp Hip Hop out here on the podcast. So he flew me out. Hip Hop. And, poop and fuck and Tovlo's tits.
Dude, poop and fucking Tovlo's tits.
But let's get back to that toothbrush because that's a great story. So let's say our camp at Bonnaroo 2015 consisted of
4 cars? What was it?
It was 2 cars from Connecticut with 6 people. It was 1 car from Arizona with 2 people.
Ooh, Chuck and...
It was 1 car from Colorado
Chuck
with
and John?
3 people. It was another car from Chicago with 3 people. And we had...
Rewind it a bit and shout out to the Colorado kids. Oh. So, we're hood in Colorado.
Very good.
Go ahead.
2 flight, and we had 2 people fly in. That's our group. Now, the names of everyone. What would you want to know?
Chuck and John were from the Arizona crew, right?
Now, so if you want to start with Arizona, Chuck and John were from Arizona. They drove in. Colorado was Marshall, JB, and Matt.
Yep. I think I know Matt a little bit, but I got to take our friends JB and Marshall to see Thievery Corporation at Red Rocks, which is
A great location. We checked it out today.
It's pretty fucking cool, dude.
Covered under a little bit of snow. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Hey,
Snow.
I asked some lady to take a fucking picture of us, and she acted like I had measles.
She did, but she pulled through. She hit the shutter button, and it worked out.
Thank God.
Yeah, God should be thanked for that one.
I think so.
We were at the pinnacle of Red Rocks, and he strucketh downeth a great picture.
Strucketh downeth. Okay. Cheers. Yeah, keep hip hop. Can you go ahead and keep this toothbrush story going? I know that.
Excuse me. Yeah,
you're not
we
getting
gotta
away
keep
from this one.
So we got the car from Arizona, John, Chuck. We got the car from Colorado, JB, Marsh, Matt. We have 2 cars from Connecticut, which myself, Gedge, Lindell, JP, Cheese, and Devon. And then we had John flying from Boston. We had
Pooping from Beantown.
We had
Pooping from Beantown.
Steve flying from New York. We had Greg flying from Arizona. And then we had Paige, Zoe, and the toothbrush offender drive down from Chicago. She who must not be named.
You must not be named.
So we're at the music festival. Saturday is a great day.
It starts on Wednesday night.
It does start on our group shows up on Wednesday. You have the option.
And then it goes
Music
Thursday,
festival
Friday,
starts
Saturday.
Thursday. It's a 4-day fest. But if you are the avid, partier, tailgater, you might want to get there Wednesday morning around 12 o'clock at the East Toll booth to get in there real slick. Maybe not. Don't listen to me about that. You might want to go to the West Toll booth.
Definitely West.
Anywho,
Don't blow our fucking spot up, son.
that's what I'm saying. Don't check out Reddit, people. It's not a place to go about that stuff. You don't want to learn anything. Go in there with a closed mind. Don't check out Camp Hip Hop. But anyways, we're about the toothbrush, right?
Yeah, so it's been Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and now this is Saturday night.
Yeah, it was either Friday night or Saturday night. The nights get blurred. The days get crazy. So around Saturday, we had the girl who must not be named.
Must not be named.
She had some poor hygienics of the teeth, and she had to brush her teeth, but she forgot to pack a toothbrush. It's a common thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're 3 days in on a music fest. You're like, shoot, I need to kiss someone, and my teeth are dirty. My breath stank.
Yes.
And what else do? I rummage through camp, and I pull out another camper's toothbrush. Now, maybe you want to go to another camp. Maybe you don't. They might have measles. They might have AIDS. There's a whole list of stuff you might not want to get. But, so you choose someone in your camp hoping they're clean. They got a, clean
Like
bill.
no herpes. I wouldn't know about like AIDS.
Oh, no.
Unless
Don't
you're
worry
really
about herpes.
brushing hard, you're not breaking the blood.
If you live life, herpes has already joined you. But anyways.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow, dude.
A trip down memory lane, perhaps?
So she who must not be named, she had the poor hygienics. She had to brush her teeth. She brushed her teeth.
With Marshall's.
Marshall's toothbrush was the poor soul that had to be used. Now, after discovering this, now this is all from other people's word. I was not there. I was enjoying music at the time. But after the girl brushed her toothbrush, Marshall discovered this and had to confront her. And as he confronted her, he discovered that she was unapologetic about the whole experience. She figured that as campmates and as, future maybe friends, toothbrushes could be shared.
Toothbrush could be shared.
In that environment. But come to find out, some kids don't like their toothbrushes being used. So Marshall got a little upset about it, and we had a little snafu, a little argument, a little argument. That's about it.
This is great, though.
We can't go much further than that because it gets pretty personal.
We won't do that.
We already probably took a dive off the deep end.
Sure. I just wanted to touch on how funny it was, Marshall's logic on it. Where I was like, dude, I don't know, like, she just used your toothbrush. Like, is that huge of a deal? And he's like, well, let me ask you something. Would you like it if someone used your toothbrush? And I was like, no, I wouldn't like it, Marshall. And his logic, it made so much fucking sense, man. I couldn't argue with him. And if you know this dude, he's a very smart person.
You would call him DJ Logic if it wasn't already taken.
Copyright?
There's a DJ Logic already. You got to be original. You can't copy.
That's okay. Yeah, we love this kid very much, and that was just a hilarious story as an outsider to hear. Garrett, what would you do if someone used your toothbrush? Would you? Well,
I mean, I don't use my toothbrush very much. They'd probably be better off than using some random toothbrush at Bonnaroo for sure.
I would have used my fucking shirt.
You are equipped with 10 fingers. Hopefully, you're equipped with 10 fingers. And usually all 10 of them can perform the same duty.
Kind of, man.
At a music festival, it's better than nothing.
What if you just picked up some...
Or camping or anything.
Got some gravel and just...
You might have to go check the dentist out, but it's a good time anyways.
Excellent.
Gum bleeding, gingivitis, the stuff you don't want. So a toothbrush is necessary.
You want to hand this to my boy over there? Make sure.
Yeah, I'll hand this to your boy over here.
Okay. You want one?
Thank you, sir.
How about what do we do if I make this? You want to wear a stupid hat for the next couple of minutes if I make this?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Ready? 3, 2. It went in.
I will have to agree to agree.
Okay. Here you go, Pat.
Ooh, this hat looks pretty familiar.
Nice, kind of. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know I say we in here, we out here, we up here, we down here. That's just another word to say that we're everywhere.
Who was that? The famous philosopher?
P. Uncle Wavy.
P. Uncle Wavy.
Yeah, shout out to Pelto, Holmesdale, Southington, Connecticut.
Oh, gosh, dude. Let's not get started on that, man. Let us get started on Connecticut, man. Which one of you kids out there has been to New Haven? There we go. Yeah. How about we do a little shout out to Baby Luke?
Baby Luke. Okay, so now Baby Luke shout out. Yeah, what are you going to shout out, brother?
No, I mean, I think you should tell this story.
I think I should tell the story. So we're talking about Bonnaroo 2015, and we are at the main stage.
Which is called What Stage, if you've been there.
And we're about maybe 5 rows away from the pit area. Pit area is the area in front. It's a European-style pit, so I believe you can enter from either side, but you have to wait before the show to get into the pit. And then after the show, you have to clear out for the next group of kids that are waiting for the next artist.
That fenced off?
So it's fenced off with normal riot control fencing.
Okay.
So we're about 10 feet away from the fencing, or 10 rows away, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll go with 10. And it was in between Kendrick Lamar and Deadmau5.
Nice.
And the crowd was all waiting out. And we were in a circle about 10 to 15 kids. And we decided to do a, what's it called? A video chat of our friend Pope.
Michael Pope.
From, I met him Bonnaroo 2014.
Uh-huh. I met him at Arizona State, and I think there was some debauchery going on that night, and I think it ended with him saying, I'm going to Arizona State next year. So, a little debauchery makes someone a believer, I'm telling you what.
No doubt. So we decided to video chat with Mike Pope in the middle of the crowd, waiting for Deadmau5 to come on stage. And at that time, Mike Pope was a proud new father of a baby born Luke.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided that, Mike, you need to get your baby up on this video screen. So he tiptoed into the baby room, put the camera up to the baby's face, and then our campmate lifted the camera into the phone into the crowd, lifted it up into the sky, and we started chanting "Baby Luke." And then about maybe 50 kids surrounding us, including our camp, started chanting "Baby Luke," as in "Baby Luke, Baby Luke, Baby Luke." And it was
Luke. Oh, sorry.
It was a Circle of Life type Lion King moment.
That was tight, man.
It was great. We really missed Pope that year. We missed everyone that year. Joey, Dax, the Duke,
Thank you.
Shireen.
Yeah, Shireen's a homie.
Yeah, we missed those campmates, definitely.
Yeah.
And so we tried connecting with them while we were at the show. That's the whole part of Camp Hip Hop. We're about the experience. We want to make sure all of our friends are there. And we want to make it a wholehearted event.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. Before I moved back out to Colorado, baby Luke was about to be born. I pushed the date back a little bit and got to hold baby Luke the day he was born. It was totally trippy, and now I get to see him on Snapchat growing up and saying, I don't know if he's
especially with social media, it's such a small world, so you can literally, it's almost as if you're with him.
Yeah, and I'm
watch
friends
him
with
grow
him
up. It's
and
wonderful.
Yeah, him and Felicia both post stuff all the time, and
who's Felicia?
The mama.
The mama.
Yeah, she's cool. But yeah, I don't know if Luke said words yet, but I've started seeing him walk. Anyway, great bunch of people, and that's our shout out to baby Luke.
No, we have a great group of kids. We have a great camp. If you're wondering if you want to join, you can just email us at camphiphopexperience@gmail.com. Send us an inquiry. We'll let you know who's in the group, and if you want to vibe with us, then we can meet up at the gate beforehand, and we can all camp together. We like to set up a tent city. We usually set up a bunch of canopies and link them together with tarps, and we just have a great fun time.
Yeah.
We have kids ranging from completely sober to completely obliterated.
Yeah, Chuck was in an article for...
Yeah, one of our friends was in an article about Soberoo, which is a group of kids that want to take the sober experience throughout the entire music festival and help out other kids so that they can either be sober or maybe make the journey to sobriety.
Right.
It's not as bad as you think.
They make it fun, man.
They make it wicked fun. That's who this past year decided to hang out with those guys more than I would have normally, and it was a great time. These kids are crazy, music-loving, dancing fools.
Right.
In the positive sense.
I feel like we should have a little cheers to John.
No doubt. We definitely lost a campmate this year. It was very sad.
Mm-hmm.
This Bonnaroo, actually the whole year, but definitely Bonnaroo 2016 is definitely dedicated to John from Arizona.
Lemons, Lemons.
That's what he went by in our camp, yeah.
Or AKA Gucci Poopy Lemons.
Yeah, Bonnaroo 2015, he definitely went by as Gucci Poopy Lemons. That's the bro, that's the homie, and that's what's up.
Yeah, R.I.P. Indeed. You want me to correct that? Yeah, man. Bonnaroo's a good time. Oh,
Bonnaroo is such a good time that our friend John, I met him. That was the first year I met him. I didn't meet him at Bonnaroo 2014, and definitely connected with him over 4 or 5 days, and I agreed to go with him to Coachella 2016. But unfortunately, events perspired that prevented that.
Right. And now you're here.
And now we're in Denver, and we're
not a total
shooting this
waste.
podcast, trying to spread some more positivity.
And some more love.
One of the things you'll learn if you go to Bonnaroo is to radiate positivity. As you're walking through the camp, or as you're going into the festival, you'll realize that people shout Bonnaroo to you, and you'll be expected to high-five them.
Yeah.
Nowhere else will you have that much positivity throughout 80,000 people.
Indeed.
That's my opinion, but
I've never high-fived so many people in my life, but one of my favorite things to do at Bonnaroo, I usually buy like a 10 pack, at least 10 permanent markers, and I hand them out to everyone in the group. And you go to the same porta potties, and at Bonnaroo they really encourage like constructive vandalism, if that makes sense. Like their whole outer walls, you're allowed to spray paint them and do your art.
tag them up.
Right, it's cool. But when my art, it's not that cool. It's just really funny. But I'll have like full blown conversations with some of the campmates. We would be using the same
Sending
porta potty and
old
like,
school messages back and forth.
Right. Like you go in and like you'd be in the bathroom and you'd be like, "Oh, that's JB. His handwriting," and he's like talking shit about me, and then I'd talk some shit about him. So yeah, next time you go to music festivals, don't be afraid to be the asshole to draw on the porta potties a little bit. I mean,
If you were following the music scene around 2014 for Bonnaroo, you would have noticed the articles about fuck the press, or where's the press, and fuck Kanye written on almost every porta potty throughout Bonnaroo.
right? Why do there was some like 3 years back where Kanye didn't show.
No, Kanye's first performance at Bonnaroo, he was put on late at night, and he didn't.
He wanted another stage.
Bonnaroo's about the late night scene, so maybe he didn't understand that being a late night artist is a lot more positive than you think. Him being a normal artist and performing normal concert times, you're not going to want to go on at 1 a.m. And
That's
so
when
you're
everyone's
going to
up.
feel like you're being pushed away, but that's literally the pinnacle of the festival. And he might have just misinterpreted that, and then the media misinterpreted Kanye, and then it just became a quarrel that just fueled.
Yeah, Bonnaroo did
Fueled,
not like Kanye. And then the year that we went was the
articles.
first time back that since that whole mishap where he kind of ditched out for a couple hours. It was kind of weird. Anyway,
Yeah, I think he left early was the problem.
Okay.
That's why people were offended at him
Yeah, I remember
taking it way out of hand.
I remember being in his concert dressed as George Washington, and
What, at 14?
yeah.
Or okay, I was seeing if it was his first performance.
No, I think he
Okay.
came in 11 or something before me.
Yeah, it was a few years prior.
But like, there was these kids in the crowd, and they were watching the show, and then one of them goes, "Fuck Kanye," and I'm like, "You're at his show right now." Like,
You can at Bonnaroo, you can go to any other spot. You have the Christmas barn to go to. You have any type of booth or vendor you want. You could have grabbed some food. You could
Right.
head back to camp. There's a million things you can
it's just a
do
bunch of
other
little
than
shit
spread
talkers.
negativity.
Yeah, it was
That's not what the festival's about, and you got to move on from that.
right.
What's the Christmas barn?
That's the
janky bar in
It's
the
the
corner?
with
So-
Christmas lights all over it.
Right. They
What's
have a bar in the corner of the barn.
I've never been inside yet. I've only been 2 years. I haven't had enough time to experience that.
It's basically in between two of the tents, and it's decked out in Christmas shit, and there's like elf people that like run it, and there's always like a DJ, but they do the silent disco, so you walk up and like there'd just be people and like kind of collectively dancing to some of the same shit. Like you can tell.
And you got to bring your own headphones?
No,
They provide you with them.
they provide you with these special.
And I believe there's multiple channels too, right? Or just
No,
one
no,
channel
no.
there?
This is what I was confused about. I think
So I know some
they
silent
moved-
discos are on one channel,
They moved the silent
and then
disco.
others there are like 3 channels, and then if you're dancing with someone, you could be on one channel, and then the other person could be on a completely different channel. Could be on a completely different channel, so you'll be grooving together, and you're just going to be grooving because you're grooving out to the music, but you're not even listening to the same song, which is a crazy thing. I don't know if they do that
I don't
there.
think they do, man.
I think it might be the same thing.
they
We should
moved
probably
it.
figure that out.
Yeah, we should.
Where are you?
What the fuck am I supposed to look up for that? Like,
Bonnaroo.
do people in silent disco listen to?
No, if you've been there, you'll know. And if you haven't been there, you'll figure it out.
Bonnaroo's the shit, man. It feels weird outside. Am I still at a good volume?
Yeah, you're good volume. This is the second video. Because we're probably going to have to restart one more time. The 12th time's the charm.
Okay, next question.
This is the second. What are we doing, dude? No, we're still not. We still didn't even start this one. It takes like 10 seconds to introduce the video.
The brother from another sister, which makes us cousins again. Patrick Morris, how you been?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Shall we shake hands?
Nope.
No? Okay. It's not funny. Yo, serious the fuck up. This is our second take.
You can't be serious for like 10 seconds? No.
I'm serious.
Just over. Like, so we can start talking stupid. We don't have an introduction yet. That's great
Let's
ideas
not
for
give
future.
away too much now, Pat. Sorry.
I'm a private roller, you know what I'm saying? I'm private. I have this stigma about me.
What's the worst would you ever, or would you rather?
We should also, before we do that, touch on the... I want to mention the pen, the whole pen scenario.
Yeah, it's
you were the one
it's
to show
obviously
me
your show. You know?
were the one to show me in 14 that to bring beach balls so that you can write on them with the pens. You didn't come in 15, so I bought a couple hundred beach balls and we grabbed a pen and we wrote Tovlo's tits on some. We wrote Can't Pip on the others.
Touch on. I know the story, but can you tell Tovlo's tits and?
Well, Tovlo's tits.
Bring this up online. This is a legit thing. How do you spell that? Tove.
Tove
space lo.
lo Bonnaroo.
Tits.
TO15.
T-O.
2015.
PEN 15. Pen 15.
Huh? No, just Tovlo.
Are you part of the Pen 15 club, bro?
No, I didn't get mine.
Do you want to be a part of the Pen 15 club?
I could sign up, but I'd rather get Pen 16.
Yeah, I could still make that happen.
That's what's up.
So you have to get, if you're initiating, you have to get the Pen 15 written on your arm. You know that? You ready? Pull that sleeve up. If you don't do this right now, we're going to cut the fucking podcast. And everyone will know back home that you're... is it the first one?
It is. It is the first one.
Is it? I mean, that's going to take a while, so maybe just play it.
It's the middle of the video at the 3-minute 43-second mark.
Folks, what we're about to watch... Wait, what did you say? The 3.5-minute mark? For those of you listening in your cars, driving to your pathetic fucking jobs, like, why do I have this job? What am I driving there for? We are listening to Tovlo's Bonnaroo coverage, and for those of you who didn't know, I don't know if she does this at more shows than this.
Oh, she does.
Okay, if you want to see some like mediocre tits, I don't think they're that great, are they?
They are not, but
they're like. But she owns it, I guess.
But she's Tovlo, so like.
Here it comes. Here it comes. We're about to see titties on the What Would the DuteTube podcast. Gentlemen, it's boner time. Yeah.
I passed it, to be honest.
Oh no, she does it like 4 or 5 times when you guys showed me. I remember you guys in the group text freaking the fuck out and being like, Tovlo's tits, and I was like, what in the fuck are you guys talking about? But yeah,
and I'm pretty sure it already passed. Yeah, I think it's like the 3-minute
I thought
mark.
you could just find like a.
I think the whole poop and fuck thing's throwing you off. I think you're getting too excited.
But do the.
It's still recording me.
Oh, Tovlo's kind of groovy. We're on the other show. Garrett, tell us a story about that.
Jeep. Wow.
Wow.
November, ready?
Yeah, okay.
November, wow!
Wow!
Yes, sir! We're gonna go that way.
I think they give these out for free at the Rockies game, huh?
Free for the Rockies game, but I caught that out of midair, and you tried to catch it from me, but it belongs in my house now.
Did that happen?
That's what's for dinner tonight.
Jeep, it's what's for dinner.
Yeah.
How do you like this setup? It's kind of weird. I don't think I'm ever gonna do this again with a guest. Have them sit in Garrett's chair and you're up here.
No, this is just a random moment.
I don't know why.
Professional.
It is, but I think I can be unprofessional with hip hop. Give us a really good off-camera hip hop. What's that all
That
about?
needed to be on camera.
What's that about?
I know. All right, hey. You guys want to switch chairs, or you want me to switch chairs? You guys want to do musical chairs? Give us a super good right in front of the camera.
Let's put Tove Lo back up.
God damn it!
And then hit play.
All right. Yo, can you look up some more fancy rats? That was really funny last time.
Well, she's about to show him, so that's it. That's all we're about, I guess.
Okay. Would you rather have one testicle the size of a coconut that is impervious to like outside destruction, or would you rather have about like 1,000 testicles that are like spider sack eggs and they just pop all the time? Which one?
The eggs.
You'd rather have eggs than coconut ball?
Yeah.
Welcome to a new episode of Weird Hats. My name's Ethan Renner. The podcast. And
Oh. Where's Chuck?
Where's Chuck? Chuck Hall, this one goes out to you.
Hey.
Woo! Boom. Boobies. Saw
Damn.
those.
On the big
Crowd
screen.
went
Game
fucking
over.
nuts.
Bonnerific.
Bonnerific. That is insane, man. Does she have a dad?
I think we should still touch on these beach balls because I thought you sent me a present because of that.
Right. So we're just gonna listen to this booby dumping girl while we talk.
So now, yeah, with your whole
all right,
Sharpie experience, you taught me that you should bring beach balls. So I bought a couple hundred beach balls.
What it is, folks at home, you bring a beach ball to a festival, and you bring a permanent marker. Like I was saying before, they come in super handy. And what we were doing is writing. Kill that shit, man. We're writing just notes to like. I wrote one to Pope, one of the first ones, and we were at Tribe Called Red, and I wrote Pope as big as I could, and me and JB are dancing around and shit, and I look up and he's like, dude, get the ball, like something else has been written on it. And I jumped up and like grabbed this beach ball, or like I asked someone, hey, can I see that? That's mine. Someone wrote on it. And he wrote on it, and Pope had like written back, and he was like, where are you? And like we wrote like, front left, and then we send it back to him, and then he like somehow the ball was always getting back and forth to us. And then the show gets out, everyone leaves, we look to our left, and Pope was like so much closer than we had thought. Like he's still kind of tall, and I thought he was like paces over. But
When was this? What year?
that was 2013, I'm pretty
13.
sure.
That was
Yeah.
like you and me at 14 when we were at Kanye trying to find the group, and they were literally 2 rows in front of us.
Were they?
Yeah, I didn't have glasses on, so I couldn't see.
I had
And
sunglasses
Ethan might have
on.
been. I mean, the dude might have been inebriated.
A little bit. No, I think I was too sober, and it
Well,
was
no, you were
really
in George Washington outfit, and
Yeah.
you really wanted to get that off.
Dude,
so.
someone asked me when I was there, they're like, are you dressed as that because like of Kanye and it's like a slave driver thing? And I completely got derailed, and I was like, oh my God, like, is this like, I didn't
Offensive?
know. I was just like thinking it was funny to see anyone dress up as a colonial person with a chicken on their head. I thought it'd be fucking hilarious. And, you're not going to appeal to everyone, it's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is.
Yeah, it's true. But with beach
So,
balls, you
but with beach balls, you definitely want to bring
Yeah,
something.
you do
But
want to
with
bring
beach balls,
something. What else
add
do
it
you
to the
want to?
crowd.
The other thing you'd want to bring is glow sticks. Now, if you're at a late night festival, you want to bring a whole
Stop looking over there. I'm over here, man.
batch of glow sticks
What's going on?
so that you can, maybe bomb the crowd mid-set.
The most glow sticks I've ever seen in my life is at Fish. The first time I saw him, I think this just played after that one, but Tovlo,
Tovlo.
I say this shit wrong all the time. Tovlo has this. What we're watching is that's not her, is it?
That's her.
Okay, she is like, yeah, it is her.
Look at her. She's a goddess.
Yeah, in this video, she's being controlled by two cops, and they're walking her down this hallway, and they're dragging her with like dirty ass like Native American feet. Not that Native Americans all have dirty feet. I just feel like they might not wear shoes all the time. And yeah, this is the weirdest music video. They're like really getting in her face, and she looks strung out as fuck. But yeah, that did catch my attention. Is anyone getting on?
John Scott and JB both want to do the hangout.
Well, can you pull it up right now?
You want to do it now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah, let's do it.
we're already like almost 45 minutes in, right,
Are
Gary?
we? Yeah.
See,
So let's,
it's easy, man. It's easy to cover a lot of time. I think you're saying let's hit like 30 minutes, and I'm like,
Does the hangout operate over just? Is it go over Wi-Fi at all?
I think.
Yeah,
So.
yeah,
Are you
you-
not on my Wi-Fi?
No.
My Wi-Fi password, and if you're my neighbor listening, fuck you, bro. Get your own Wi-Fi, and that's illegal, and you will. What do you want? It's under Ted. Got it. Holly and Layla. No spaces, no caps. Those are
How do you spell Layla?
Layla. Layla's my current dog, which I love very much, and Holly was my sister's dog.
I had a dog named Holly.
Yeah?
Yeah, a Russian wolfhound.
I have a really good friend named Holly, and every time I think
She bit my aunt's face.
my friend Holly.
No, my dog.
Oh,
And we had to put
my
her down.
bad, bro.
Never dangle baloney in front of a Russian wolfhound.
In Soviet Russia, television watches you. So, what's the deal with airplane peanuts?
What is the deal? I didn't get any on my last flight from Delta.
Yeah. No thanks. I have one right here. Right now, we are currently calling JB and John Scott on Google Hangout. They said they were okay to hang out, and you motherfuckers are not answering.
Not answering.
You're listening to this live, and you're not answering the fucking. I mean, maybe their phone space is taken up. One of the many thousands of fans of the show. Man, you wanna look up a video of Pat or something? This Tovlo shit is kind of weirding me out. You see him cry like little beach. What can you say?
Anything else you want to know about Camp Hip Hop?
Well, wait. Before we go there, can you say bitch in the gnarliest, nastiest way you can? Bitch. Bitch. Nice. I'm using that shit later. Don't even worry about it. Bitch. Gary, you want to give us one too? Really, really make it sound. Bitch. Okay, that one we used it once or twice. Bitch.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, sometimes, you ever like have itchy butt, bro? Nice, thank you. How many times? This is. I don't know where I'm going with this one. I think if you're on your phone, this is fucking with me, man.
Yeah, this
Everyone's
is really
gonna
inappropriate.
Everyone stop watching right now and let me have a side conversation. What the fuck, man? I'm just kidding. No clue what's going on. Fuck those guys, man. They're not. I have derailed hard, man. Like, we're trying to look up. All right. What else do you? What about Camp Hip Hop that I want to know?
Or you have any questions? Or
Yeah, I mean, you do the hip hop. For
That
those
would probably be the beginning of the whole camp hip hop movement.
Okay, for those of you listening at home, we are all going to do a hip hop on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hip hop. Hip hop. Okay, that was awesome. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bruh. Breckenridge.
Hip hop. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Yeah.
What,
the whole bottle.
I know.
The whole bottle. Yeah.
what did you think about my friend Andrew?
Yeah.
He's an animal.
He was-
animal.
Animal crackers and the one that you actually dropped down your shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you feeling alright, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling tripped out.
Sounded really weird for a sec.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just looked scared for a sec to me, and I was like, I want to check on my friend Pat, make sure he's okay.
Yeah,
Oh God,
I'm just
Garrett
kidding.
calls
Criminal. That was a mid skit.
I'm a criminal. Yeah, my words are like a dagger with a jagged edge. Stab you in the head, whether you're. I won't repeat. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know how many
support-
lines you're allowed to say.
Please, Lord, this boy needs Jesus.
Yeah. All right, so this is the guest takeover. So the Dude, how's it like living in Denver?
Oh, so now I'm answering question. Dude, I fucking love living in Denver. There's so much to do. We just went to Red Rocks today, and like, there's just people doing exercise and shit.
I thought you were gonna say ecstasy.
But that too, the exercise
not,
on
though.
ecstasy.
That'd be inappropriate.
I mean, it depends who you are. I think it's kind of inappropriate for you to call something inappropriate.
No, obviously, if you're a military vet on PTSD, you should be taking ecstasy. But
Oh, man, we're really gonna copy Joe Rogan there on that? Is that?
I've never seen an episode of my life.
They were talking about that a little bit ago. Fuck, man, I haven't made one of these. I don't think.
Why the fuck am I wearing a hat then?
I'm wearing one. I don't
Oh shit.
want to wear it anymore.
Chickens.
Oh man, I can hear thee more clearly now. Ready to listen? Okay. I want to apologize. You're welcome, son. I want to apologize to my friend Pat here, and I'll take the apology back if that beer spills on my lovely carpet. Okay?
Yeah, I might have to cancel my flight back and buy a Breckenridge sponsored Hoover cleaner and clean that mess up.
Hear that, Breckenridge? You could step it up. No, hey, I'm sorry for trying to tackle your tent like the first 2 hours I've ever known you.
Yeah, look out for the Wookiees.
The Wookiees are out there.
Where
You hear that?
are you?
Talking bodies.
Oh, shit. I swear I heard something. You got any funny videos, Garrett? I feel like this is where we need you.
Was that a reference from the song we were just listening to?
That was a reference to the song we were just listening to where Tovlo showed her tits. So if you want to Google search Tovlo Bonnaroo 2015, have a fun time.
That sounds pretty excellent, man. Can you just pull up Fancy Rat's picture?
But all y'all watching this on YouTube, if you want to like, comment, or subscribe, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you want to come check out our Instagram account at Camp Hip Hop, we're on Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook, but the main account right now is just Instagram. So if you want to check it out, we have some group photos up, and then we just have some music festival information going on. We usually follow Okeechobee and Bonnaroo. Okeechobee is a first-year festival. Bonnaroo is on its 15th year. They're both great experiences, and I'm sure you have a fun time going to any music festival within the North American United States.
For sure. We can post a link to that.
Definitely will post some links in the...
How many people are in
undercard.
charge of Camp Hip Hop? Is it you, JB Marsh, John Scott,
the people in
Ron?
charge of the whole Camp Hip Hop social account would be myself, JB, John, Scott, and Marshall.
Okay.
Now in charge of the social media, that's just trying to get ideas together, and we try to promote that on social medias. We have a few IPs right now going out. That'll be in the future, and using current or future technology.
IP addresses.
We'll wait for John Scott on that one.
Yeah. Hear that, John Scott? We're talking about you, motherfucker. He says, give me 15 minutes. What do you think? Time grows on trees, John Scott?
If y'all want to see any post podcast scenes, like, comment, or subscribe, and let us know.
Yeah. Us.
This one you're going to be forced. If you want to watch at the end, you'll see our hangout with John Scott.
Yeah, we'll force you to watch that too.
If not, when the video ends, it ends, and after the credits, just hit X, exit the video.
Dude,
if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. If you do want to watch it, maybe you'll see a little bit extra.
Did you know I didn't even hit record, and this has just been your warm up?
I'm getting on my plane, and I'm gone.
Okay. You have it here first, folks. Ethan Ritter podcast. Pat's going home. Forgot to hit record, and that's just the way it goes. Did you pull up Fancy Rats, Garrett?
I didn't.
Oh, well. Welcome our new host of the show, Patrick Morris. Peace Ways.
At Camp Hip Hop.
At Camp Hip Hop.
You've seen it here.
Thank you. Just reeling.
Hi, welcome to DuteTube.
My friends, I got a flight tomorrow. Welcome to a new episode of the DuteTube. What would the Dude do? Would he do another podcast? I think he did. And if you're looking at this now, I'm a complete sellout, and I need no help from anyone else. Can you relinquish the rights over to me again?
I feel like I didn't even take over.
Okay.
Hey.
Thanks, brother. I just wanted to kind of draw this one to a close, folks. Thank you for watching. If you tuned in, shout out to all the camp hip-hop. Hip-hop. And everyone that's a good Bonnaroo friend. No one goes home from what would do without a present to take home with them. So I brought you some Santa snow, everybody. Woo! Go ahead.
I'm thinking I might just go around like before snowfall, and I might just spray up a bunch of car windshields, and then when they go to remove the snow, they're still gonna have fake snow on the windshield.
Maybe we should just take that on back.
Oh shoot!
I don't
know if this is legal in Connecticut.
I don't know if you could fly with it. Anyway, thanks for coming on, man. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Garrett, where should we go tonight?
The Ritter's basement, dude.
Dude, that place is the shit.
Sounds good.
Man.
I've heard of people visiting there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Right on. We're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. We will talk to y'all soon. Let's do one last,
Yeah.
Bye now. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye. Next question.
Hey.
Okay. I dressed up for you, bro. I put on business suit and traveling shorts. Did John Scott copy you with the beard? No. Cut. You want to go again?
Why would you even say that?
It's funny.
No,
man.
Not when we're in the middle of a
It's funny
festival.
for me and Garrett. You and John will have your differences as long as you live. And John Scott, I'm talking to you. You totally fucking cheated my boy, Pat.
No, just stop.
Okay. What's your?
I don't want any of that in there, dude. The fuck? I'm sure you don't want to just start over. For real. Can you just? You didn't even. Do you have an opening?
I'm halfway through my opening. I think that.
Just.
I think if it doesn't get better from this, you can just kiss this booty goodbye, and it's no longer a thing.
Oh my god.
You're more awkward than the fucking glass blower, man. Let's fucking.
I'm not awkward. I just don't want to talk about John Scott's fucking beard. I don't want to be talking right now because you're just going to put this in there without my consent.
You have a point.
I don't know. I don't know.
This is great, man. We got controversy. I'm sorry I brought you there, man. What's that?
I don't know. Your boy was pissed at this other dude, so he freaked out
You
on
can
him.
name names.
Okay, Andy was pissed at this other kid walked into the bar, so he got loud, like puffed his chest out, and the other kid was like, "I'm UFC, so I'm gonna fight you," and he ripped his jacket off, and then they started yelling at each other, and the other kid got kicked out, and it was a big scene.
Wouldn't you fight for Denver, bro?
Hi,
Yeah.
welcome to DuteTube.
What's up?
How you doing? How's it like living in your parents' basement?
What do you mean? Brackenridge, son. Brackenridge, Brackenridge, son.
Push spacebar. Like you froze. Alright, push spacebar again. Alright. Push spacebar. Poop and fuck. Poop and fuck. Tovlo's tits. Tovlo's tits. Poop and fuck. Pat's just about to slap the shit out of you. That would be.
Like, how exactly do you walk?
I feel like
do you lift one foot up and put the other?
I feel like we already fucked up.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Alright, so clap it up.
1, 2.
We'll just clap. There's no need for a 1, 2,
No, wait.